I've been drawing for a while, since I was 6, and the thing that always annoyed me was seeing the memes of how to draw the owl to how to draw the fucking owl. This is my little tutorial series to show you how to go from the blobbles you see to the actual finished product. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's roll. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Cool. So you want to start off by actually drawing your simple shapes. You're going to have to start off with this whether you want to or not. Grab some inspiration from Instagram or Pinterest or anywhere else you can get your reference images from. Google works as well. And figure out your shapes. So after I find the circle shape, I see triangles everywhere. Triangles for the ears, triangles for the snout, or beak I should say. Put those in and let's get started. After you get those triangles in, pop the eyes in. Used to see out of something, and go around the outside to give it the overall shape. You want to line up the two ovals that you drew at the start. Do some ovals for the eyes as well. Try to kind of monkey see, monkey do. The easiest way to learn art is copying. We've all done it. Every single artist initially copied either from real life or copied from another artist. Don't be ashamed. We've all been there, we've all done that. Just have a look, see what I'm doing, and get along with it. Don't get lost in your details as well, just try to get the overall outside shape in first. After you've done that, you can start getting the initial details that will kind of guide you along the way. Do the eyes, do the arches of the eyes as well, the eye sockets. They'll be very important in you marking out where the pattern of the owl's feathers go. And after that, try to get a nice belly shape in there. Give it a go to do a bit of circle navigation. It's a method that's used to try and create the shape and make it into a three-dimensional shape in sketch form so that you're able to envision it being a 3D object rather than just on a flat 2D plane. Once you're done with that, what you can do is try to do a blending method where you go from darker to lighter on the eyes just to make them look a little bit more three-dimensional. Pop the initial details for the feathers in and get those ears looking spicy. Here I try to experiment a little bit with the wings as well. I'm trying different shapes to see whether I want to do an owl that's open winged or closed winged. As you saw at the end, I ended up going closed winged just because it was a little bit neater, a little bit more polite, and I tend to like that. As you can see, I keep scrolling through my phone. The reason for that is because despite the fact that I have about 10 years experience of drawing non-stop, it is quite difficult to get it right with every single creature. I'm more of a lizard kind of person. Owls, admittedly, are one of my greatest challenges alongside cats and dogs, so I get the internet to help me. Do that yourself as well. Copy off of what real life shows you. I don't really see an owl sanctuary every other day, so I don't have any live footage, but thankfully there's an entire encyclopedia that shows you how the shapes on the side curve inwards to have our owl have its very nice wings tucked in underneath it. After you're done with the basic shape of the owl, what you're going to want to do next is start popping in the details. So you see those outlines that we made of the feathers earlier? Go and fill them in now. Start pressing down with your pencil a lot more. Do it all over, around the cheeks, as you see in this pattern of the owl that I've got right next to me. On the feathers, on the top. And make sure that when you're doing these patterns, you're following along the body of the owl. So if the pattern goes up, make sure you curve it around at the top of the head. If it goes outside from the middle of the beak onto the sides of the head, follow that along. Same idea with the belly. This is why you want your circle navigation, because you'll want the lines of your details to follow roughly the kind of angle that the circle navigation is going at. It'll help you make it look like a spherical bubba rather than a flat pancake of an owl. If you want a little bit more help with the shading, do some shading exercises on the side. As you can see here, I did a little bit of a shading exercise with a feather. It just helps you get in the kind of mindset of going from dark to light multiple times, over and over and over again, especially since I was quite rusty in this recording. You can also try doing some lights and dark. So draw a sphere, the very classical sphere, to try and control your lighting. And try to do some soft lighting. Find some other tutorials. I'll be making one for soft lighting and feather lighting soon, but this is my first video. Hang on with me, I just want to show you how I draw an owl from a circle to an actual finished piece. At the end you might want to make some places darker. Do this around the sides, around the bottom, and around the top. I've used references for all my sorts of lighting and the eye shape and body shape that I wanted. This owl doesn't actually exist, it seems to be a weird hybrid of all the owls that you see me look. Thanks for watching, guys. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. Leave me any comments on anything that you'd want me to improve in a future video. If there's any other kind of animals that you'd like me to demonstrate drawing or explain, leave that in the comments below as well. I'm thinking of making content on a regular now, so I would love some more ideas if you've got some. Ciao for now.